Hello, everybody. How are you? Oh, that looks so weird. I'm looking at a mock OBS. Like everything's duplicated and I'm using another webcam. So like it's on my monitor, like my main monitor, which is right under my camera. So like I can see myself everywhere. How's everyone doing? I've got everything all set up. Like, um, hopefully I can go through piece by piece and get everything everybody wants covered. Um, how's it going? Does everybody have snacks, drinks? Hydration is important. Parental back pain. Oh, I forgot to do something. I am bad about this. And I feel you on the parental back pain because, oh, open. There we go. Captions are good. We're in business. Hot pads. That helps. So we'll hang out for a few, let everyone like trickle in and then get into it. I had my dog give me lidocaine patches. Ooh, there's an idea. Because that's debilitating and it happens so much. You're always like leaning over to pick up a baby or a kiddo, or leaning over to nurse or lifting. There's all sorts of heavy lifting and parenting. They're legit nice. I'm glad they're working for you because nobody needs to be in pain. Bouncing them, carrying them. Yes. Even like if you get those baby carriers, I had the wraps, I had the ergo, like I had every which whatever kind. Like it just moved the back pain from my lower back to my shoulders. Um at least my arms were free. That was nice. Okay. Same. Oh, yeah. So you get it. You get it. Um I did like the ergo. I like that it had a lot of pockets. My husband had I can't remember the name of it. It was one of those like tactical kind of man baby carriers, but it wasn't the one that was like really weirdly targeted to men with like knives in the pictures. I can't remember what it was called. Like they didn't specifically brand themselves to men, but it was more like we're inspired by tactical gear. So it just had pockets for days and it was amazing. Like, why don't they put this on all of them? Like, we need pockets when we're carrying a baby around for all the things, especially if you have more than one, because like the toddlers are always handing you like rocks to carry or whatever kind of random thing they find on the ground. You need the bottles and pacifiers, teether kind of things, snacks. You need all sorts of stuff. Pockets. I wish I could remember what the brand was. There were like two, and one was like, "Oh, why are you marketing like that? Like that's super toxic." And then the other one was like, "Okay, I guess." Pockets for Mom 2024. Yes, we need this. Pants with pockets I can fit my whole hand in, my whole thumb. Skirts with pockets, dresses with pockets, everything with pockets. 100%. Okay, let me make sure that I set this up. Hello. Mission critical. Yes. Hi, I follow you on TikTok and finally have a chance to catch a stream. Welcome. Um, we're just hanging out, kind of letting everyone trickle in, and then we're gonna get to going through my whole OBS. Um, because I've gotten a lot of questions lately on how to get started streaming, and I know like I'm a fairly new streamer, but like the OBS, like the technical aspect, like I love it so much. So like I'm not one to gatekeeper. So that's what we're doing today. And then maybe some gaming. Maybe. But welcome. Glad you're here. And TikTok, all I've seen today are things about a potential TikTok ban. Like, let's go to MySpace. MySpace is gone. MySpace is not there. It's if you go, like there's weird posts that are dated from last year and all the images are broken links. This ain't good. Bring back Vine. There's a MySpace clone, Space Hey, I think it is, and it looks exactly like old school MySpace. So I want to check that out. There's a lot of social media that's popping up, and a lot of them don't. I don't know. I don't know if they're secure because there was that honey one, and then right after I signed up, and I was like, "Hey, everyone, sign up for this! I got this." They sent out an alert like they have massive privacy issues. They had a data breach. Like, yay! It's rough out there. Okay, let's see. So I have it this way instead of like my normal overlays, just so like it's a little more visible for everybody. But this is my exact OBS copied over to my desktop because I run OBS on my laptop. So if you're not familiar with this, or if you use Streamlabs is really really similar. It's based off of this. I use Streamlabs to begin with because it's super easy to learn on. There's a lot of tutorials. It's really user friendly. I liked it at first. It's got a lot of built-in features that are really nice. But it's bulky, so it ends up using a lot of resources, whereas you can kind of customize what's in your OBS with plugins. So I like to have my chat popped out so I can move it around. But this is a plugin. It's the Atom Vertical plugin for OBS, and what you can do is have kind of the same thing that's going on over here with like your scenes. So like I have my webcam plugged into here, and then this would be like my capture card for my gameplay. So I have a hotkey set so that it will record, like it'll save the past 60 seconds once I hit that hotkey, and then bam, it's a TikTok. So that's really convenient. Or like you can record TikToks on there. But so if you haven't seen OBS or anything like that, let's just quickly walk through. So these are your scenes. So basically everything that you're seeing, it's grouped together. So I've got like my camera, my gaming overlay, which I made in Canva. These would be my capture card, or if I'm capturing a window, like you can see Genshin Impact right there. So that was the last time I used that. It was capturing Genshin. And then these, I wish I had learned how to do these earlier. So these are nested scenes, but we'll get into that in a minute. But it just helps to keep it organized. So each of your scenes can be different. So like this is my just chatting, where it would only be the webcam. So like we had before. And then these, the stream starting, the stream ending, those I also made in Canva. Like they're pretty easy, or you can get somebody to make them on Etsy. There's a lot of super talented artists who make those. This is nice to have. So like hydrate everybody. This is really nice. So like if I have to run and like take care of the kids or something, I've got a text that lets everybody know what's going on. I've also got like a capture for words on stream, or I can have like my capture card just on there on pause. Be right back. I use this one a lot. Like the other night when my kiddo woke up. Okay, so now these are the nested scenes. These are amazing. So like these are audio sources because I like to have everything separate so I can control the audio. And if you haven't seen this, you can set it up so your audio, like if you're listening to Spotify or something, you can have it set like, see how channel 2 is unchecked. That's the VOD file. So everything that's playing on Spotify right now is not being recorded to the VOD, but it's coming out. One would be like the live stream, like what you're hearing right now. And then up here, so like on the capture card, that's what's being recorded to the VOD instead. So if you go and look at my VODs, if you watch a VOD, you won't hear any of the music. You will hear the game audio. So the game audio is muted in stream, but then all that's being recorded to the VOD is the game audio. That way I don't have to deal with copyright issues on the VODs, or if I upload it to YouTube. That's the stuff I need to learn how to do. Yeah, that's why I'm doing this, because like I had to piece together every single thing watching like TikToks and YouTube. So like this is why we're doing this, and it's fun, and I like to share. But yeah, so channel 2, I believe you have to go into the audio settings. Let's see. It's one of these. Output, is it? Stream. I think there's one that you specifically have to put like, but that's like giving control of all my stuff. You might have to select it, but that should be it. Like it should be the channel 2 is automatically the VOD. It can be different if you use something like Twitch has their own soundtrack app with stream friendly music, and it'll set it the VOD audio to track 6, I think. I used that for a while, but I didn't like the music that was there. So that's why I have like these added as specific audio sources. Or if you go to like, oh, what would be a good one? This one, maybe. You can add like specific audio, like audio input capture or the application audio. That's what those are. But sometimes if you add like a web capture, there's an option to specifically control the audio itself in the mixer. So if that's what you're wanting to do, if you really want to control like all the sounds in the stream, that's what you need to do. I definitely had to do that with MixItUp, because it says MixItUp audio, but I have MixItUp twice in here. So like MixItUp, this is coming from the overlay. So like if it plays a YouTube video, or the audio that's coming directly from the app. So if I want those audio sources to be available in that scene, then I just add them there. And I usually stick like the source, the nested audio, like at the bottom. So that I all put together as a scene, made it its own scene, added everything, and then you go add, and then you can do scene and then pick one of the scenes that you did. So that would be making a nested scene. So everything's all right there, especially if it's something that's never going to change. So like my overlays, I did that with that too. So like sound alerts, they're all right there. Mix it up, the goal, and this is the goal that's specifically from TikTok. So I had to add it as a browser source. You can see these are all browser sources. So stop me if you want to ask any questions or anything like that, or you want me to like go more in depth in something specific. Oh, and the chat bubbles. This is on Stream Elements. This is those super cute, like Animal Crossing style. I love them so much. Although I just realized like it's super redundant because I have the chat window open. Oh, this is really cool too. So if you have, I might have to do this separate because it involves Canva, but because I don't want, I have like a mask on this to make it round, and then I add that in the gaming scene as its own scene because I know that's not going to change. Like if I use it here, the round cam's here too, like it's always going to stay the same. So if you have something that's always going to be the same from every scene, then that's where you want it to be. And then if you need to edit it or move something around, like if I wanted to change my sound alerts so they'd be on the other side, then it's going to move them in every single scene rather than me having to go and change every single scene. So that's why like nested scenes, do this. It will change your life. All right, any questions so far? I'm gonna sit back. I realize like I'm just kind of like going through it all. And I know that everybody's going to have, like, this is probably going to be a review to a lot of people and new to some people. That's all good. We're just hanging out anyway, right? So I think I covered everything for scenes. If you want to see like specifically the sources, anything like that, let me know. There was something I wanted to do on here. So I want to add a doc because my OBS, I like to have like the Twitch quick actions right there. So we will do that. So if you want to add any sort of doc, like all you need to do is go to your stream manager, and I want the quick actions, so I'm going to pick pop out quick actions, and then it brings it out in its own window. And that's what I need. I need that URL. So I'm going to copy that. Head back over here. Go to docs, custom browser docs, quick actions. This is super useful too because I don't have a Stream Deck yet. Boom. Now I have all of that available for me in OBS, and then I'm going to put it, might have to move you out of the way. There. Come on. There we go. And then adjust that so it's how you want. And then if you have everything as you want it and you don't want stuff to like accidentally pop back in, there, lock it. We're good. But since this was open, it's still free to float around and you can make it as big or small as you like. Okay, what else? What else? What else? So how we doing? Everyone's so quiet. Um, it's so I guess we can just move on to the next window. So, all your docs are going to be like each little area of what you want. Let's scoot you to the side. So you can control what's there and what's not. If I want to add my Twitch activity feed or take it away, like whatever is going to be useful to you while you're streaming, and that'll change. That'll change as you stream and as you find out, okay, like I need this playing here as a camera watch. No worries. No worries. I had so many people say like, oh, I really want to see, but then, you know, like it's St. Patrick's Day too. So I know people are probably a little busy. That's okay. They can watch the VOD or you can lurk. Lurking's welcome. We take that. So we added one, we took one away, we did a custom doc. Ooh. We got stream information. So however you want to title your stream, the go live notification is hello. Hi, Shadow. We've been going through each of the things. So if you want me to go back or if you have any questions, the go live notification is what it's going to send to the mobile devices. So however you want that to show up. A lot of people leave them the same, and I would not recommend that because people ignore them. So I've seen some people do like, if you saw this, like say whatever in chat, like tell me your favorite movie, something like that, to try to get people to engage. But if they always look the same, like nobody's ever gonna look, right? And then you got your category, audience, the tags that you want to put, and you can change this midstream too. So if you do switch games or you switch categories, you can totally do that. You don't have to go back on my part. I don't mind, but like the VOD's there. So if there's anything like specifically OBS that you wanted to know, and questions are very welcome. And then this is all like the control. So start streaming. My brain was just like, I'm not live. Of course, because I'm not live from here. Start recording. So if you want to record your gameplay, or you can even record like with your webcam at you, for like YouTube or whatever you might be recording for. Very useful. And then that is all for the vertical plugin. So I highly recommend this. Like this is super useful. Let me drop this in chat. Oops. Let's close that. So Yep, I got it. It thinks I'm a first time chatter. All right. So this is free, very, very useful. If you go, if you install that to OBS as a plugin, then you have the option to record a vertical style video without having to do like two webcams and two instances of OBS. And you can also stream from here if you get access to a stream key, so you could stream to TikTok. It's just, I know getting a stream key from them is difficult, but the awesome thing about this is you can set like however many seconds you want it to backtrack while you're streaming, and then you set whatever hotkey you want, and then you hit that hotkey and it'll record whatever 60 seconds or however long you do, and then you have that to edit into a TikTok. So highly recommend. Okay, I guess get into, do I not have MixItUp open? No. I know I installed them. So I used to use Stream Elements and, well, the Streamlabs chatbot for everything, and I love this so much. OBS back up. So this is how I did, like, let's do the channel points. I'm glad you're doing this. MixItUp. I tried and couldn't get into work. There's hang on. It's tricky at first. Go to Twitch, please. That's awkward. Okay. Oh, okay. Mama Tamago has the best tutorials for MixItUp on TikTok. I don't want to like interrupt stream right now. Maybe we should rate her. Anyway, which one is the real one? Wait, what? Infinite Mirrors. Oh, you follow her. Yes. Good. Which one is the real husband? Oh, I could hear my sound, but not my GIF. Okay, that's why I had to add audio sources. So like I specifically added the application audio capture for MixItUp, and then I add that to every scene so I can control like where the audio is coming from, because if I have the desktop audio, everything kind of comes in all at once, and then I can't control what's going to the like the live, what you're watching right now, and what's going to the VOD. And we don't always want everything on the VOD. Like if you're playing like Spotify or something, you don't, like, you'll get your VODs muted and then you can't upload to YouTube. But that helps. And sometimes I do have to go through and like refresh, like this will be wrong, or there'll be another instance of MixItUp in there, so I have to refresh it or like pick the correct one, pick another one, and then I test before every stream, because sometimes like the name of the window is slightly different or OBS isn't recognizing it. I don't know if that's like an OBS thing or if it's just me, but it won't pick it up. Like I'll see it, but it won't be picking up the audio. And then I test it. I go through and I open it up and I play one. So like here, I'll go and I'll play the sound. We won't hear it on here since I have the capture card muted. And this isn't actually where I'm streaming from, but I'll play the sound and see if it is showing up on here, because sometimes I'll hear it and then there'll be nothing, like it's not even reacting on here. Okay. Trying to make sure I don't miss anything. Okay, so let's see. We can... What did I have to do first for these? I had to do like the currency rank inventory. So I had to create like an add currency rank. So I created the moon dust, which is my channel points anyway. And then created the Twitch gear. I learned how to do this from Mama Tamago. Like this, I'll have to share that TikTok. But you customize the inventory, so like just give it a name, whatever, and then the item name. So I have two things that can be claimed with channel points, the first and the daily moonstone. So this recognizes them in the little shop thing so that they exist, and it can keep track of how many you're getting. And then in the Twitch channel points, did I remind you? So then you can create directly from MixItUp the channel point reward, or like adding the command to a reward that's already there. So we'll open up these ones and just show how they work.
In the middle of my backswing.
There you go. I fixed it this time. It works. So then you add everything that you want it to do. So we'll have to make one just to kind of make it make sense. So create new channel point reward. Hi, I'm lurking. Have you tabbed? Have a good stream. Thank you, Claire. I appreciate it. So what should we name it? Because we can make one. We can do that right now. Sound bomb. You have the worst suggestions. You banned me from turning right yesterday. I'm mad at you. And I was so in the zone that I was just like, I don't even know what to do now. Oh, the like sonic bombs. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So here's what I do. We'll open no, go away. So what is that? Attack of the Clones. Sonic bomb. Okay, so we'll find where that happens. It's here in a second. So 50 seconds. Okay, we'll remember that. We'll keep it paused right there. So we'll create our, get that. Did we find the same video? Did you find it for me? Sonic, Mandalorian, Sonic bomb. Okay. This will at the same time create the reward in Twitch. So I will have to go to Twitch to like edit everything in like the user rewards. So we'll edit the command and then we give it whatever we want it to do. So action, we're going to do an overlay. So add, and then the action, what we want it to do. We're going to play a YouTube video and we are going to take the URL from the video. And then the start time in seconds, so 50. Leave all that. Volume, I tested a lot to see where it's going to show up on those bars. I don't want like the sound on the mixer. Big brain. Make sure it's not going to go like higher than where my voice is registering on here or where my music is. Like I want it to be loud enough to hear. I usually like try to keep it around like the -40. So sometimes I'll do a lot of testing because some videos are quieter than others. Okay, so we'll just set the volume at 31 for now. Duration, so how long we want the video to play for. So we'll take a look at this. So we'll say 5 seconds. 5 seconds. You can change it so there's like animation or whatever. Usually I set, I'll have to look at the other ones, but I think it's like, I usually do percent, like where exactly I want it to sit, but we'll save that for now. I'll double check on that on my other ones. Come on. 17 and 27. Okay. We'll go back to that one and edit some more. Yeah, 17, 27. You can do like simple or pixels or however you want it, but I just do the percent because it makes sense to me. There. I want it to be like somewhat consistent. Okay, so we save that part of it. Whoops. And then if we want anything else to happen, so like a chat message. And I pick send a streamer, so it looks like it's coming from me. So chat message. Let's open this up because this is a little bit different than like stream elements. So the variables and the labels. So okay, the username of the user who initiated the command. So we want $sign username. I love copy and paste. So then it's going to tag them. Username, let off a sonic bomb. This is the way. And then if we want to add anything else, so like a sound, we don't want a sound because it already has one, but if you have a notification sound you want to use, like I have one for when like certain people enter chat, it does that AOL door sound. If you want anything else to happen, but we'll save that. So now it's functioning. So we'll test it. We'll go to the live gaming scene, and it's not going to work. It's not going to work on the stream because I'd have to save it over, save all the settings back to the laptop, but we can get it to show up on here. So we're going to test it. Will it work? Okay, okay, so it's not showing up. It's not showing up. We didn't get the video, so we know something's wrong. We'll test it out. I gotta get ready for stream. Bye. Have a good stream. I was gonna do an alert like this. Yes. But obviously I'm not like getting, I messed something up. So we'll check it out. So I'm gonna double check. Remember I said like sometimes those sources, like the MixItUp doesn't want to show up, so I have to kind of like double check and make sure that it is correctly working. MixItUp overlay, refresh, setting. I want that. We'll go back into this. Make sure that our overlay stuff is correct. Oh, control audio via OBS. Yes, click that if you want stuff separated. So we got that. There we go. There we go. And then you want to make sure that you go into your rewards, channel points, manage rewards and challenges. And then that's where you would edit that. So, Mandalorian. Where are you? It's not going to work for you yet. You tried. You tried. It's not going to work yet. I have to set it up on the one I'm streaming from, and I'm not streaming on here. So, like, it works in theory. It works over here. As soon as I get it to MixItUp over here, it'll work. So, then you edit. You can add a description. You can change the color of this. I wasted my dust. I'll give you a refund of your one wound dust. So if it was something like the ban in-game action, like that's where you have the user insert something. So what should we do? 100 50. Sure. I never know what to put as these. You can also change the icons if you have them. Bands left. No. We're not doing that right now. No. I love this. I'm very much like I have to get my custom codes. I have like my hex codes in there. And this is where, so like the cooldown and limits, the first has limit redemptions per stream, so it's 1. Or the daily moonstone, limit redemptions per user per stream, that's 1. But this one we're not going to have a cooldown. You can do like if you don't want everybody spamming it, like okay, like there's going to be like a 10-minute cooldown between each time somebody can redeem it, so it's not going to show up. But we'll leave that off because I don't mind. Okay. And just so nobody tries to do that again, we'll turn this one off for now since we know it's not working. And you know what? Waluigi was 1 for Mario Day. So Waluigi is 1 no more. Okay. So we got that. I think that's kind of everything. Oh, This is very, very cool. So if you have people like your friends that you definitely want to give shout outs to when they come in, so you don't have to remember to. um, if you go to users, oh, you've been watching me for 12 hours and 42 minutes. Oh my goodness. Um, custom entrance command. So you can, this is where that sound comes in. So I have like the AOL buddy sound that plays, and then a chat message. So however you want, whatever you want to do. And you can also do like a command, or like if I want to do the shout out. So since I know that's like a command I have already set up. So it would be, it's going to drop this in chat for me. Shout out. Or let's do it this way. Run command. Chat command, shout out. And then I can say, like, the command arguments would be, ooh, no, okay. Your husband needs to stop chatting. So, when you do a shout out, like in chat, you do exclamation SO and then at whatever user. And this one, it's going to automatically do it for me. So the target username, that way I don't have to type anything. But we'll leave that. You're not a streamer, so. I think that's it. I think I don't have anything else to show right now. Oh my goodness. Should we play something? I think those are the only cool things where I was like, ooh. Any questions? I'm sure I'm gonna get like a lot of questions later. Or maybe I can like cut bits and pieces and kind of make some TikToks out of that. Yes, I would like to exit MixItUp. You do need to stop chatting though. No connection to MixItUp overlay. Yes, I know. I want that. I want that Mandalorian one to be active now. That's good. I've got a few I want to add.